Hello everybody, and my name is Alex. Today I'm having a book summary of the series of Treehouse books. And this is the last book. It's very interesting and I want to show you the last book of this book called Treehouse, the 117 Treehouse, the story Treehouse. And each each book, they kind of add 13 new levels to it. 13 interesting levels. Like an underpants museum or a giant robot fighting arena, which goes on many adventures inside this story treehouse. Which is kind of cool because this treehouse, I don't know why it can fit as much levels as it can. Like a treehouse. And I forgot to show you, well, this is Andy. This is Terry, which is Andy's friend. And Andy is the writer and author, and Terry is like the illustrator, but he wants to be an author. And this is Jill, which is an animal lover. And so they live in the coolest treehouse in the world, with lots of levels, interesting levels. And they come across many interesting adventures. Some would make you laugh. Like, for example, there's also a robot fighting arena, and sometimes they can get even crazier. As for example, the story police has kind of jailed them because of reading a dreaming book that has glitches and endings about a dot turned into a lines and shapes and stuff like that, and they got stuck inside the shapes. But it was just a dream, like an illustrator dream, and they called this the dumb dot story, as they got trapped in the jail. And for the judge, and there's also lots of more characters inside the story, which are the judge, like the pumpkin head, it's a pumpkin, and there's also the monster, the filed monster, which always follows everything into the file island, like everything, like toucans into the letter T box, where everything that comes in a Y. And there's also Mr. Big Nose, and there are also the authors. I don't exactly remember the name, but they tell lots of interesting stories, and they're quite fun, and it's quite interesting, with lots of adventures and chapters that will make you want to read this book series. Some other books are funny, some are very adventurous, and I've also read lots of other books, but this one is a very interesting book because it's the last one. Well, I just saw that this page says that maybe it'll publish another 130 floors. But I'm not sure about that because I don't know the future. And maybe it will make another story treehouse more interesting than this. But I still think this is quite an interesting book, and I would recommend you to read it and buy it. So I give this maybe about a 5 out of 5 or so. And I think this is a very funny for young level readers, about 6 to 8. Anyways, this is the end of our summary, the book review, and that's it for this treehouse story. I hope you meet Andy and Terry.